Hi guys, it's Miss Kronk again, and today's number of the day is 132. I'm going to show you lots of ways to make that number today. Trey is videotaping for me, so I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. So anyway, here is the number of the day. Today's number of the day is 132. And the first way we always talk about making numbers is writing an equation. So 132 plus 0 equals 132. Or we can do it up and down, 132 plus, and remember, you always put your columns in, 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus nothing is 3. 1 plus nothing is 1. We can do the same thing with minus. 132 take away 0 equals 132. And the same thing goes true for up and down. We can draw our columns in so we can see our ones, tens, and hundreds. Whoops, I need a minus sign there. 2 take away 0 is 2. Okay. Next, we could do the plus 1, minus 1. Well, I had to think to myself, what number plus 1 more would give me 132? And I know 1 less is 131. Plus 1 more would equal 132. I could also write that up and down. 131 plus 1 more. If I draw in my lines, you can see I have 2 in the 2 ones, a 3, and a 1. It's also the same for a minus 1, but the numbers will be a bit different. When I want to take away 1, I have to think to myself, what's one number bigger than 132? So that's 133. 133 take away 1 equals 132. I can write this up and down too. 133 minus 1, put in my columns. 3 take away 1 is 2, 3, and 1. Now, how about doing some place value ones? Let's do this. I can write a number 132. I can write it with my hundreds, tens, and ones column, and it would look like this. 1 group of 100, 3 tens, and 2 ones. Now, I could also draw it as a place value map. 100, 3 groups of 10, and 2 ones. You see how I can do that? Now, 132 can be shown all kinds of other ways. What if I wanted to do a plus 10 or a minus 10? So if I want to do a plus 10, I have to think of a number that is 1 group of 10 less than 132. Well, if I look at my place value charts, hundreds, tens, and ones, and I put my 132 in it. If I had 1 less 10, it would be a 2 there. So it would be 122. So if I had 122 plus 10 more, and I can put it in my ones, tens, and hundreds columns. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 1 plus nothing is 1. Now what if I wanted to do something minus or take away 10 to get me to 132? Well, then I have to go bigger so I can take away 10. So here's my number, 132. 1 group of 10 more than 132, if I had 1 in this column extra, I'd have the number 4. So 142, 142, take away a group of 10. Watch how I'm doing it. Hundreds, tens, and ones. 2 take away 0 is 2. 4 take away 1 is 3. And 1 take away nothing is, of course, 1. Now, what about 100 more or 100 less? Plus or minus 100? Well, if my number is 132, and there's my hundreds, there's my tens, and there's my ones, if I had 1 group of 100 more, just 1 here. That would give me a 2, a 3, and a 2. So if I think to myself, hundreds, tens, ones. If I had 232 and I took away one group of 100 and I lined up my columns, 2 take away 0 is 2, 3 take away 0 is 3, and 2 take away 1 is 1. So we get my 132. If I wanted to say add 100, I go back to my original number, 132. What number plus a group of 100 would give me 132? Well, that's easy. If I didn't have a number 100 here and I didn't have it at all, I'd just have the number 32. So I could do 100 plus 32, and that would give me 132. Now, one of the other ways I like to make a number is I like to decompose it or break it down. Now, let's put the number 132 here. One of the ways I know I can make this number is I can break it into 100 and I can break it into 32. I know that 100 plus 32 will give me 132. But I want to break it down even further. One of the simplest ways we can break down 100 is by turning it into two 50s. 32. Could I break that down into a 30 and a 2? Because 30 and 2 makes 32. So I know that 50 plus 50 makes 100, plus 30 more makes 130, plus 2 more makes 132. Now, 50s can break down even further. Now I think about my quarters. 4 quarters make 100, and each quarter is worth 25. $30 can be broken down, I'm going to come over here a little bit, into a 15 and a 15. Ms. Kronk knows that because she's very good at math. But you could do a 20 and a 10, or you could do it any way you wanted to. And I'm just going to leave this 2 the same. So 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. 4 25s, just like 4 quarters makes 100 cents, 4 25s makes 100. Plus 15 and 15 makes 30. Plus 2 more makes 132. Now this could go on and on and on. We could break this down even further. 25 could break down into 20 and 5 for each one of these. We could go on and on and on. But we could break this number down to 132 ones if we wanted to. Now, video is getting a little bit long, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to send you some more ways later this afternoon. Have a great day. Bye.